Hey guys, it's Chief TC here, and I'm going to be covering the war between the Siren Song and KAMINEY of Season 4 of Week 1 EWL. Alright, so this first Town Hall 10 attack, and the only Town Hall attack that I'll be showing, is an AQ walk Bova Loon. He's going to start off with an Arch Queen walk down here. He's going to help create that funnel using that wizard. That way his AQ walks northwest. Now he's going to use that baby dragon over there to help create that funnel. That way his king, his Valks, and his bowlers go up in the middle of the base. Alright, so now, when you're using Valks, all you need is that rage. They're just going to melt straight through the wall. And now he's just going to double poison the clan castle troops, which they will ensure that they will die. And he's going to keep all of his troops underneath that rage and that last heal while he's undergoing those giant bombs. You can see the value he's getting from that rage. He wiped out nearly the whole base with this kill squad. And he's going to be using those loons as a back end part of the attack. See, I would have dropped my minion. It's not dropping it up on that hut. I would have dropped it up on that west hut. Because now the minion died from the Tesla and he didn't get a whole lot of value out of it. He would have got more of a value out of it by dropping it on the west side. And now that all of his troops are over there, there's just too many troops for the single target Inferno that it's game. This was a great attack. Props to Menal. I'm not sure how you would really pronounce that. This was a really close war. Until this last Town Hall 10 attack, the Siren Song was winning, but then he attacked and they had one missed attack from their Town Hall 10, which only would have affected the war outcome if he would have 3-starred 1 or 2 because of the percentage. Alright, so let's get to these Town Hall 9 attacks. Alright, so here we have the witch slap. He's going to drop the witches on the outside. And then he's going to drop the healers. See, this is one problem that happens sometimes with the healer witch slap, is that the witches from the sides, they'll walk into the middle, which isn't supposed to happen. And then the healers, typically they die like really fast. But so he's gonna drop. He should be dropping both his poisons right there. Rage to the clan castle troops, heal, and now he's gonna drop that last rage into that last compartment right there. His queen did walk around on the outside. Those Larrys are taking out that mortar. And he saved a few wizards to help clean up and put on the outside of the base. And the king goes down, no problem. The healers do finally die, but they're no longer needed. There's too much cleanup troops. The queen still has her ability, even if every other troop died. And when she came up to that wizard tower, she could just pop her ability, and it would have been game. Alright, here we have Gobo La Loon. Alright, so he's going to get some really good value out of that wizard just by putting it inside that range to where that mortar can't attack it. Now he's creating that nice funnel for his bowlers. when you're using 2 golems, versus the 1, you want to make sure you get deeper into the base. Like how right here, I mean, the Archer Queen, she's on the completely other side of the base. But, if you know what you're doing, you can get the job done. So, like, Golem's getting some pretty good value. It does end up walking and doesn't get full use, but that's okay though. It did its job. He wiped out that portion over there. And now he's gonna just drop his jump. He's gonna rage his bowlers, his king, poison that clan castle troops. His queen's gonna take care of it. He dropped that heal, and now his bowler and his king wipe out that archer queen. And just look at the value he's getting out of that bowler bounce over there. He's getting some extreme value out of his kill squad. And now he's going to come in with the loon portion. Notice how when he's dropping his loons, he's only dropping a couple on the defenses. When he's doing it, he wants to ensure that his loons all go in the same direction, except for right there. You notice how it backtracked. You want to try to avoid that at all costs, because without that haste or rage, your balloons can be taken out fairly quickly. And then notice how the lava pups, they just wipe out the air skellies, and now it's just clean up from here. He's getting some extreme value out of that last haste. And then now the balloons are going to chase down that king. Now let's just clean up. What a great attack. I love seeing Gobo Loon. It's probably the hardest Town Hall 9 attack, in my opinion, just because it's not a spam attack. Okay, now let's get to this last attack right here. This is going to be an Archer Queen walk, Witch Slap with Hogs. I've never seen any attack like this. This will be rather interesting to see. He's going to be creating that funnel using a baby dragon, but unfortunately that's going to go down fairly quickly from that air defense. He's going to start off just dropping all the healers on the queen, and then she walks into the base. I think this was intentional. And now the king, bowlers, and witches are going to walk around on the outside. I don't think that was intentional. That definitely seemed like that was supposed to go up into the middle of the base. But, he's going to drop that poison on the dragon, and he's just going to take it out with his queen. And some witches, which now she's going to take out that air skelly. And now when he's using the hogs, he's kind of using surgical hogs. He wants to make sure that those defenses are targeting onto the bowlers with the healers on them. And that queen, she just got some pretty good value out of even just popping her ability and taking out those double big bombs. That way the hogs wouldn't go down from them. I'm definitely going to have to try this attack out sometime soon. Alright, so let's get to the other side of the map. This is going to be a baby drag loon. He's going to zap quake those 2 air defenses up there. I really don't see a whole lot of drag loon at Town Hall 9, especially when no, I think those expos are ground. But he's going to get some pretty good value out of those baby dragons. There was another replay using this exact same attack strategy, but unfortunately I couldn't show it due to it had 3 failed attacks on that or 2 failed attacks, and then that third attack was that final 3-star. So he's going to be using some suicide heroes. He's going to try to take out the clan castle troops with his queen and his king, but they're going to end up dying here, and he's going to be dropping that rage on the dragons, and they're going to just zoom straight, take out that baby dragon and that witch. And now he's going to drop that lava hound, that way he can tank for those dragons over there, and he's going to want to drop that haste, and now they're going to be going straight into that base, hitting that air defense, and now his cleanup troops are right there. Where'd that dragon come from over there? So he dropped those balloons a bit early, in my opinion. They could have been delayed. You know, it was still pretty good. I think he dropped them to help distract those Teslas from the other balloons while they're getting attacked by the wizard tower. Now let's just clean up. Okay, now let's get to this. No, that's not it. Oh man, I can't find this attack. Okay, you know what? Let's no, that's not it. Can't find it. There we go. No, I don't think that's it. Here we go. This is the attack. So this is going to be HGHB, or the Healer Giant Hog Bowler. You know, he's going to help use some baby dragons to create that funnel for his bowlers. That way they walk into the base rather than walking around, like how they will if you don't create that wide funnel. Alright, so now that lava hound pops, and now they have a lot of pups to deal with. You know, he's going to be dropping that poison on it, or he doesn't actually. You know, he's going to use 2 rages on the kill squad. You know, he just dropped the 1 poison right there, because as soon as he crosses over into that compartment, you know, he's going to activate some skellies, and he's going to want to slow down that king. You know, when you're using the hog portion of this attack, you know, typically you want to do like surgical hogs, but you know, in this case it works out to still be a 3-star. And that king is slowly working his way back up to full health. You know, and then you want to save some cleanup, like how he did over there. You know, and those giants over there, it looks like they're going to be tanking for the queen, the king, and the healer just transitioned. You know, but he needs to keep those giants alive. That way his wizards and archers over there can possibly take out that mortar and that archer tower. You know, he just popped his ability, that way you can try to hurry up and get to the other side of the map. That way his cleanup troops don't get wiped out. And then he has that poison left over that he could have swagged. Okay, now let's go to no. Oh my gosh. Man, I really suck at this. I keep on writing down the wrong base. There we go. So here we go. We have a Gobaho right here. You know, he's going to just drop that one golem at first. That way he can create that funnel. You know, so his bowlers go into the base. You know, he doesn't bring a jump like how normally you would see. You know, now he's going to drop his heroes. You know, he dropped that other golem over there. Now his bowlers are going to go up into the base. He should be dropping that rage here in just in a second. And now he should be dropping one of those poisons. And now he's going to wipe out the Valk, that baby dragon, that witch. He got some more value out of that kill squad by activating another Skelly. And now that golem and the bowlers over there, they just took out another wizard tower. You know, he was probably hoping to get that bomb tower with his kill squad. But unfortunately, you know, he didn't get it. But he's still 3 stars. It's not like it really hinders his attack. You know, now a Tesla farm pops up. You know, he needs to drop that last heal, you know, a little early. That way, you know, his Hawks survive because of the big bomb and the heavy DPS that they were undergoing. So he does have one last heal, which he didn't even really need to use. He could have swagged that if he really wanted to, but I would have healed up my hogs at the very end just in case there was any other big bombs or traps that he would have activated. You know, just like how he did right there. And he had that poison left over. What a great attack. This is probably, using Gobaho at Town Hall 9 is one of my favorite go-to strategies, just because it can be used on so many bases. You know, if you don't need to get super deep into the base, just use the 2 golems, Gobaho, or if you need to get deeper, use the 3, which I think that's called the stoned Gobaho. So, you know, great war. You know, Siren Songs almost had it. Real solid clan here. But, alright, I will see you guys later. See you guys next week.